Alright, I'm going to go over problem 1 with the homework for today. We've been given this angle, sine of theta, and we know this about the sine, and we know it's in this quadrant. So let's go ahead and draw that angle first. So this is 270 and 360. So it's in this area down here. And I'm just going to draw that right there, and we know the sine is negative root 133 over 13. So there's our angle theta. That's the reference angle for it. It's really all the way, it's all the way around this way, but this is a reference angle for theta. And we have this angle here, and well, let's figure out this side first and complete this triangle. A squared, let's call this x. So that's x squared plus b squared, that would be 133. It's equal to c squared, that would be 169. Subtract that off, 36. X is positive or negative 6. In this case, it's positive. So now we have our completed triangle. We know the theta, and we're being asked to find the cosine of this angle divided by 2. Well, the cosine is just 6 over 13. Just divide that by 2, but that doesn't work. You can't just divide this cosine by 2. If you want to find the cosine of a half angle, you have to use the formula, and the formula is that we have plus or minus the square root of 1 minus plus cosine of x over 2. That's the formula we have to use. If you want to take theta and divide it by 2, you cannot just divide it. It does not work with the trig formula. You have to use this expression right here to figure it out. So let's go ahead and use this then. Let's see here. Plus or minus, we'll deal with that in a second. But we have 1 plus the cosine value, which is 6 over 13, and divided by 2. Alright, some hints for your answers. This is correct right here. We just have to simplify it, put it in a good form. First step, take care of the complex fractions first. I can multiply the top and bottom of this fraction by 2. And what would that be? 2. Alright, not 2. 2 is not going to be the right thing. Here, let's multiply by 13. 13 is a lot better. 13 times 1 is 13. 13 times 6 divided by 13 is 6. 13 times 2 is 26. Alright, so this all simplifies down to plus or minus the square root of 19 over 26. Hint number 2, reduce fractions if you can. We have a fraction. Can we reduce this? Not in this case. Alright, so let's go ahead and simplify this. Plus or minus root 19 over root 26. Don't want roots in the denominators. Multiply by root 26 over root 26. And it comes out to be the square root of 494 over 26. And we have to pick at this point, is it positive or negative? Well, we know where theta is. Theta is in here, but where is the half of theta? If I were to divide theta by half, it would be in this interval here. So my new angle is somewhere between 135, and 135 is right there, and 180. So my new angle is over here. My original angle is here, but theta divided by 2 would be over here because I cut these intervals down by 2. And I'm looking for what? Cosine. All students take calculus. Cosine's positive here and here. It's negative here and here. So we're going to go with the final answer, a negative root 494 over 26. The answer box on the worksheet says it's positive. That was just a typo. Should be negative right there. Alright, take your time through these steps. Again, there's a lot of computation in here. You want to be able to do that without a calculator because it's all pretty basic math here. We do have to multiply 19 times 26, but we can do that. Avoid complex fractions, reduce, and finally, you can leave problems that look like this. You're going to get a lot of them that look like radicals and radicals, and that's okay. It's okay to leave it like that. Alright, hope this helps with the problem. All of them are the same. Draw your triangle, use your formula. triangle formula, a lot of computation.